Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of my Writech video series where I am trying out some products sent to me by Writech, and today's video is the retractable highlighters. So these are 12-piece vintage and mild colors. So it's assorted colors and there's no cap to remove or lose. So let's take a look and see how they work, and then we'll go ahead and use them. Alrighty, come on out. All right, so there's a lot of pens. We're gonna swatch them out, see what the colors are like, and then go ahead and do something fun with them. All right, so these are chisel tip, and so they're a harder nib. They're not soft. And do they have colors written on them? It just says non-toxic, replaceable refill, but I don't see a color. So we are just going to try some different shapes. There's like some swivels. Here's how it'd be if you're just using it as a highlighter. Here are thick lines, and you can also do thin lines. So that writes pretty smoothly if I hold my paper down. All right, so we've got these more neutral colors, I'd say, and then some really bright colors. These are so fun. I love that there aren't caps to lose, because I constantly have my caps like rolling off the table, or if my daughter uses my highlighters, she then doesn't know where the cap went and things like that. So these are actually nice in that way. Oh, look at this. These also, that's cool. All right, moving on. I'm very happy with how these write so far, and the colors are nice and pigmented. They write smoothly. In this set, there are quite a few pinkish colors and quite a few bluish colors, but maybe that's because those are kind of the most popular colors. I know I gravitate towards blue, so I like having so many different color options. So you could easily write with these too if you're just using the top of the nib like those over there. Let's see, let's try it. We could go so writing was super easy, or you could kind of do faux calligraphy with them a little bit too. All right, moving on. Another blue here. I like that color. Oh, this is gonna be bright, I think. Yeah, I like this green too. All right, and then of course a yellow, and not neon, which is great. All right, so that's kind of how we can swatch them out. I think they look really, really cute. I love how that looks. All right, anyways, we're gonna use them today and set up Anyways, we are going to use them today and set up this sheet for the week. I've been using this for various things. I love it. We are going to use it this week for some meal planning pages. So I am going to choose out the colors that I want to use together. So let's see. This is kind of an off-white, so I'm not going to use the yellow because I don't think it'll look as good with it. But the green and the brown actually look quite nice. And let's do it with one of these. Let's just go ahead and do it with this one. I think those three colors will look really nice together. And so what I like to do is, before we turn it sideways, let's go ahead and draw some circles, which I will then write B, L, and D for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then we're going to highlight lines for me to write our meal plan in. And then over here is grocery list and prep tasks. All right, so we're going to draw all our circles before I write anything down. These colors do have a very kind of vintage feel to them. I like it. All right, so then we're gonna go ahead and use one of the pens. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and use one of the pens from this orange soda kit, which was the one that I used in the last video with Writech. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this one, which was my favorite pen of the 3 black ink pens from this pack. And so I'm gonna go down and write BLD on all of these, and then I think I'm gonna circle them. All right, oh, circles. This pen surprised me. I usually love 0.5 pens, but this is a 0.7 millimeter pen, and I love how smooth this writes. All right, so then we're gonna go ahead and draw all the lines for the meal planning. So I'm just gonna go like this, and it's gonna provide the structure for our meal planning for the week. So there are all sorts of meal planners you can buy. You can use apps, you can use whatever you want, but I have found that just a notepad that I can recycle at the end of the week, that I keep super simple, has been working really well for me. Not a lot of decorations, but I do like color on it, so highlighters are perfect for that. And then for this, let's go ahead and let's use the green here. We are gonna make a kind of banner up here, just because while I don't like a ton of decoration on these, it is fun to have a little bit. So I'm just gonna make a little flag on both sides. And again, we are gonna use the pen to now outline it. Just a black pen provides a little bit of structure for a few places on the spread. All right, super cute. Not exactly even with the notes, but that's okay. I'm gonna write let's see, if I have notes there, grocery notes, I could put grocery right here and then just leave it as notes. Well, I'll know what it's for. And then I'm going to add just a big box here. You don't need to do that, but again, I like having the color on the page. And so if it's so colorful over on the other side, I kind of want to even it out. So the way I usually love to line my boxes is doing dashes and dots on the outside and then either scallops or straight lines on the inside. And again, you don't need to line your boxes, but I think it just adds a little bit of flair. All right, let's do scallops here. And it's always easier to pull down when you are doing any sort of stuff with highlighters and pens and things. So drawing these lines, it's easier to go straight down than sideways. It gets a better line, at least for me. My hand is steadier when I do it that way. All right, so there we go. And then tasks. Let's just do some little hearts with the pink because we haven't used the pink over on this side. And these will be like chop bell peppers and onions for the week, or prep a veggie tray for snacking, you know, things like that. So I'm not gonna add a ton of these because I may not use them all up, but I'll add 4 of them. And then if I have more, I'll add those later. And again, I'm just gonna outline the hearts. And then I like adding hearts because I always check off the hearts. You could do circles, you could do squares, you could do stars, whatever you want. I just always do hearts for my task lists. I don't know, it's a thing. Anyways, there's our meal planning sheet using these Writech retractable highlighters. They are great. I love them. Definitely a good addition to my collection. I'll be using them again. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to look out for part 3 of this Writech series. It'll be up soon. All right, thanks so much. See you all in the next video. Bye.